Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana is still in this wave 4 triangle pattern, okay? So there is no change. It's actually been doing exactly what I highlighted yesterday it would likely do on the weekend, which is sideways drifting. It has actually moved even less than I thought it would. I mean, it's just literally no movement at all. We're moving between resistance and support. So a few weeks ago, or last week or so, I mentioned that we should get to the $133 level. That is the A equals C target in this microstructure to the downside. Key target level. Obviously, they can always extend a bit. So we've got the next levels as well to watch in case the $133 level doesn't hold. And I would actually expect another low because so far I haven't seen convincing upside reactions from the lows. So it is entirely possible that we test the next levels, for example, 127, 124, or maybe even 119 USD. That's expected until we break finally above resistance or above the upper boundary line of the trend channel that goes to the downside. But I think we are close here to a local low at least, yeah. Someone asked me, I think it was on X or Insta, I think on Insta, couldn't this also be a larger flat structure that's unfolding and not a triangle pattern? Like, so obviously I'm tracking this as a triangle. I explained in the last, that was the mouse. I explained in the last videos why I'm tracking a triangle here. I don't have a problem with it breaking because it's an unreliable structure, as I said, but then it could still be a fourth wave. I mean, the main thesis is this is a fourth wave. Knowing that it's a fourth wave means it could be different structures. And the alternative wave 4 indicates, yeah, this could just be an A, B, C. Absolutely. So that's why I've got the red invalidation line there for the triangle. A break below 119 means that we are not in a triangle, because in a triangle, yeah, in a contracting triangle, the C wave must not go below the low of the A wave. So yeah, that would naturally then be something different. So for example, a larger ABC structure. But the trend is still down anyway. Okay, so the trend is down, especially from that May high. And therefore we're tracking downside until we see a reaction. And if it breaks the $119 pivot, then yeah, then it's a larger ABC. So that would be our signal that we're dealing with, not with a triangle, still with a wave 4, probably. I mean, everything is probabilistic, right? It's no certainties anyway. But it would then not be a triangle. I mean, that would be for certain, for sure. But it would then most likely just be an ABC, but it wouldn't necessarily go down all the way to $72. We might be dealing with, here there are different fib levels that we can then watch. For example, the 100% extension at around $107, the 1.236 or the 1.38 extension levels down to $86. So these would be, let's say, alternative, you could call them target areas for a larger flat correction. In a triangle, we would see a reaction to the upside before breaking below $119. And then we should see, however, a corrective rally in wave D, which should stay below 190. So we talk about the D wave of a triangle, which is corrective. If we add the VRVP volume profiles, there is an area of high volume here around 170 to maybe 178. So it's very much, that would seem like an ideal target for a D wave as well, where the price will slow down around the previous swing highs. Also, it looks right. If I have a low in place, then I can also calculate a target more precisely for the D wave, but calculating targets of corrective structures in triangles is really not very precise actually overall, but we can add a couple of fib levels there to watch. So essentially what I'm watching for is still further downside. It's possible that within this wave C of Y to the downside, we're currently still working on a fourth wave. Maybe that fourth wave topped already. It doesn't matter so much as long as we respect resistance. One more low is expected. We have, however, reached my downside target, so I'm already on the watch for a potential upside breakout. That requires a signal. What are those signals? Well, the first signal would be a break above the upper boundary line of the trend channel. And unless we see that, we should get another low. Okay, and then that could take us to 127 at $124 next. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.